Hello and welcome back to part 2. I just expanded out of the starting area and crossed the river here and made a little awkward contact with the Japanese up north here. Still have a way to go east to Wilmington, and then of course we have a very long way to go to New York. And there is now actually just one friendly controlled hex left, so yeah. We have a lot of work to do, but I think we have gotten off to a decent start. Start by embarking these guys for later. Light raining, and rain gives us the opportunity to replenish the Air Force. That's good. Yeah, we might snag this oak wood, but I don't think we would be going further north for now. Probably shouldn't go for oak wood, it's a distraction, but okay. Quite slow. E10, you'd think it's super easy to get rid of, but it does have 23 hard attack and very high initiative, so it's actually not that easy to get rid of, but we can do that. Have some more. Okay, fair enough. Another E10. Okay. Other artillery. Here we need 3 anti-tank is a little bit low, especially when 2 have no experience and all. We have to hold this position. Down already. Hmm. to plug the gap here. Before. See, already we got distracted here. But now it can't be helped. Having only 4 rangers and 2 paras is way too. Thinking. No. Hmm. Good. Good, good. No? This is a recon, so we don't want any gaps. I wish AA would just not shoot if there is 0 chance of doing any damage. And you literally cannot damage the enemy. Just a recon plane, but I'll take it. Ooh. Danger close. Yeah, okay. That withdrawal went well enough, I would say. Or can this rain? Oh my god. Yeah. Oh ho. I'm gonna do a quick think here. Yeah, I had to do some stuff, so we have a cluster here, here, and here, and a random shitty tank. So I think we will do this. It's an anti-tank, right? So seriously. That's not ideal. We have a gap there. Ah, this was just awkward. Very poorly planned. That's what you get for stepping away for a second. Escort that. What? I just brain fart. I was just gonna reposition this guy. Okay, so I have the pink one left. And I could drop this guy somewhere. 7 damage. That was kind of impressive in a weird way. Yeah, I've been doing other stuff again to do some shopping. So it's a turn here and a turn there, so to speak. This was completely mauled. No. Too expensive. That's 0 stars, so let's do that instead. About my own ratta. Should we go down here? No. Okay, so what else? You want to escort this guy? Would like to shoot some stuff down. Maybe we can just do this then. Do I need it? This sector. Maybe do this. Then we can. Not sure if the TA can even hit me, or if it can hit me, it's very. I don't want to use my fighter's ammo when it's escorting, so. Yeah, let me think about it for a second. And we have this stuff. Oh. Did it do damage to me? I don't remember. I mean, we need to go that way. This parked on a village. That wasn't very smart. Escort, escort. Escort. What to do with this silly boy? Want him to get ganged up on? Oh, we have this guy. We could try to kill this one. Could end very badly. Nothing else to do with him. Well, maybe. We'll see. Good. Good. That works to our advantage. Comes down into the open with his infantry. Makes things a lot easier. And he waits to the jet fighter to attack my paratroopers for no damage. Also pretty nice. 60. That was pretty rude. Yeah. We're not completely out of the woods yet. Yeah, so Wilmington is within reach now, but we have to also deal with this E100. It cannot just drive into the open. It has 33 hard attack, and yeah. So we might need to do this, but it doesn't take a lot of damage in the forest. So the question is it dangerous enough that I need to nuke it? Or can I nuke Wilmington, or should I just save Wilmington one more turn? Actually a pretty hard choice, but that's what happens. Yeah. Boom. And we can drive down here. Horus can go into the hills. So far, so good. This is going to need escort. Let's see what we can see here. 1 jet, 2 jet. 1 arrow. Oh, it's cloudy. That's inconvenient, to say the least. I shoot down anything with this guy. Really? Maybe this? No. Worth a try. God damn. Then we're gonna get steamroller at this rate. Okay. Disappointing, but yeah, can you do? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I don't have enough move, so doing that. There's a gap here, but also I'll do that then. Something. Not ideal, but not horrible. A little bit open here. I have actually escorted my... This one hasn't moved yet. Could still be stuff lurking down here, but one tank. No. Being cheap here. One is a little bit exposed. Truppen. Okay, one. Let's see what happens. ship fire. Yeah, the artillery support trick actually worked this time. It's nice. I'm considering shooting down this because maybe it will take... They never will get done with the battleship and thus just remain in Baltimore. That would be nice. But we'll have to think about that. Okay, I finally had time to sit down and maybe get in another turn. I think this... How many turns? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and now 9. I think this will be an episode. We should be able to take Wilmington this turn. These guys are heavily entrenched and strength 20. I also need to get this guy rebased because he's starting to go out of reach here. I would like to do this, but then I won't have him for new further operations next turn. That's a little bit clunky actually. I could do a rebase, I could buy some new fighters, then I can use this fighter to shoot down shit. Or I can rebase both of them just to... Then I don't get... If I... Okay, I can take this hex, then I can start... Okay, we can try that. It's not the original plan, but let's go with it. Yeah, there is another guy. But nothing here, okay. I was pretty sure there would be a third guy. Yeah, there is a battleship out there that likes to shoot inland. It has probably 5 range. Annoying, but it's just the way it is. I don't have an... Yeah. This is really neither here nor there. I had planned to seize the entirety of Wilmington, but okay, let's try something else. Seriously? Seriously? Wow. That was extremely extremely disappointing. Where can this guy go? Guess we're doing this then. Also not part of the original plan. But okay. Really should reinforce this section as well. Really annoying because I don't really have any means to affect that battleship. Or, well, I could try, but it would take like forever. Anyway. Yeah, and you can be extremely sure that they will bombard my artillery. Because artillery costs money. I think I will switch this one into ground mode. Nine only has 4 hard attacks, so it shouldn't be a problem. Okay. Anything that didn't move that would like to move? No. Someone can heal a point. These guys can just stay put. Yeah. And now we can build no. We can't do that because I'm extremely stupid. We are to buy anything. I can only put stuff in that single X an aircraft, so I don't want to crowd this too much, so I can do this as planned. And I can do this. Then I only get to place a single unit, so this was also a mistake. I should have not done that. Okay, whatever. So what do I need the most? That didn't go quite as planned, unfortunately. I bought new artillery and placed it. Placed a tank. Whatever. So we could take an overstrength. Vexen, it has 21 defense. Should work. And that's the only round. I need to think about my aircraft purchases, so give me a few seconds. Yeah, I don't know how many aircraft we need, but we definitely need some additional escorts because it's proven kind of difficult to properly escort. So I'm thinking add this to basket and 22 slots. And we definitely need another invader. But again, we need to keep them protected all the time. And I was thinking maybe a dominator. Just for the entrenchment killing. That's at least the start. I could get 2 additional aircraft if I want to. Was thinking about converting this into another XF5U. And we have 2 of each. Then we have the nuke bomber and the normal bomber. And I have the double attack and the normal attack. That is probably as much of an air force as we need the current stage. So I think I will just say that's good enough for now. Or am I being silly? Have 100. Now I'll try that for the time being. Now wait. I have 4 things that need escorting. And I have 4 fighters. So that's not actually ideal. This one actually has a higher initiative. I can get some more. These are very cheap, but not really cost effective. $500 prestige. Yeah, okay. That is too well camouflaged. I will never see it. Yeah, should be able to tell it apart. That was very suicidal. I don't think it was an ambush. I think it was actually willed, so to speak. Yeah. Maybe we can get around to clearing away that bomber. Not entirely sure if it's the battleship keeping the tanks in the area. That was the light cruiser, that was the battleship, so they do a little bit of damage, and I did not intend that, but sometimes it's very hard to see what is a village and not. So I did not put this one in the town by... If I had clicked it, I could have seen it was a village, of course. Even has a little flag on it, but yeah, my... oh, that's fine. Okay, so we actually survived, and we actually got hold of this hex. And in a way, I think that was actually... well, I'm not going to say it was the correct way to do it, but it was not completely silly. Because now we can clear the hex with nukes, or maybe we could even clear it without nukes. We could take this one guy and have some more deployment option and just leave this guy. It won't do any damage anyway. Then I can use the nuke for something more interesting. Yeah. Atomic bomber. Area of effect. Entrenchment killer. Single entity, yeah. No, okay. That worked pretty well, I think. And the Era Comet has enough range to go here and get rid of this bomber. So we could do that. Now that we have many other escorts. Might actually do that, in fact. We have one rocket artillery here, and we had one on a hill somewhere that shot at this guy. 1, 2, 3, so it's here, but I have no infantry nearby anyway, so it's not like I can just instantly fix it. But we could pull back, actually. It's probably best course of action. But anyway, I think this is a good place to end episode 2. We've reached Wilmington. We deployed our first unit to clear the rest of Wilmington, get more units on the ground, and then start, well, taking Chestertown and Philadelphia, and we'll see how much. You can see there are plenty of stuff to take here. Could go along this river, or we could just beeline for New York. We'll see. Probably a good idea to sort of keep the main force going towards New York and maybe send out some little prestige parties, but we also have to keep in mind that there is a spawn zone here. There are quite a few bridges, but if we were to take these hexes, they would come shortest way, so we'd try to get across these bridges. And when we have purchased all the units we feel we need, we can abandon Wilmington and just fall back. Could hold this river line. Just keep going. And that's very close to the spawn zone, so we might also want to, instead of going shortest route, maybe it's better to go up here and around Frenchtown and Somerville and Brunswick. This is another spawn zone, so hard to tell what's smart or not. It could... I played it for a little bit longer, a few more turns, although I've used more turns to get to this point. I started working my way into Philly. But we'll see how it goes this time. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you again soon.